God is eternal, doesn't have a beginning, doesn't have an end. The deities are phenomenal forces. So the principle of knowledge is something that we would describe God as, all-knowing. And so someone like Saraswati ji and Ganesh ji are principle of knowledge, and so would also be eternal. Just manifested with a form to help us to be able to focus our mind. So Lakshmi as a Devi is also essentially formless. Lakshmi is the principle of utility. And so what are the resources that we need to function in the world? Pretty much most groups, the first thing they'll say is
money.
But what are the resources that we need?
Water, gas, internet.
Very good.
Food, shelter.
Exactly, we need water. We won't think of Lakshmi as water. But Lakshmi is the earth. She's Mother Earth. And she's very much water, which is such an essential part of life. Not even just for us to live, but even in all the factories that we have, in cooking, in art, to mix the paint. Like water is such an incredible resource for us to be able to do all the different things we want to do. Even if you think of your beauty routine, water, very much a part of it. And so really, when we look at Lakshmi, it's the principle of utility and it's the earth itself. Absolutely anything that is valuable or useful comes from earth. So any kind of wealth that you can think of, right? So water, food, gold, diamonds, silicon, everything comes from earth. Right? Today we're so addicted to our mobile phones. And all those things that go to make up our mobile phone comes from the earth. Lakshmi. And so Dhanteras, the word dhan, is when we use resources well, it's a wealth. When we don't use resources well, it's waste. The reason I'm saying this is because the word puja means to worship. And worship is not just the actions that we are going to do now. Worship is the feeling in our heart where we hold something sacred and treat it with reverence. That's worship. I mean, picking up a flower and putting it at the altar is not worship unless I feel a sense of this is sacred and I revere it. That feeling is what makes it puja. And so everything we're using in the puja is resources. And when we're doing the puja, the understanding has to be, this is wealth. And reverence for it means I don't waste, not only for the puja, but in the way I live my life. We worship wealth, we honor wealth, we revere wealth, we understand the importance of wealth. Please don't ever get superstitious. Will anything bad happen if you don't do the books? No. Anything bad happen if you don't do the computer? No. It's not about bad will happen, unlucky to do this. It's about your heart being filled with love, seeing the beauty of Lakshmi in your life. Every time you sip water, that's Lakshmi. Every time we step on the earth, that's Lakshmi. This is puja. When we feel these things, it's puja. She's our clothes. She's the mic so that y'all can hear me. She's the flowers to make the garlands with. The idea is to be able to see her in many things. That's why the ledgers in the computer, see her in so many things. She is the computer, utility value. She is the books, utility value. But what are you worshipping? Lakshmi. G.